What is up, guys? My name is STIX, and if you don't already, follow me over on Twitter at ByteStix to stay updated with the latest MMO related news. I know a lot of you guys either hate the game by now or believe that I do. Contrary to popular belief and opinion, I do not. I hate how the game was handled, but I do not in any way hate the game. I truly hoped that the launch would go over well, and I'm personally very disappointed that it didn't, as that is just one less MMORPG that we all get to play. Now, with the game barely scratching 4,000 concurrent players during peak hours, a solid 85% drop since the game launched less than 6 weeks ago, it's clear that Bless Online, and I hate to say this, but is about as good as dead. Now, I really didn't want to go out and say this, I really didn't want to go out and make a video on it, but I keep getting people leave me messages on YouTube videos, through YouTube messages, through Twitter DMs, Facebook, Discord, just everywhere, and I finally caved. Yes, Bless Online's population numbers have dropped down to numbers where even the White Knights of the game have begun to notice that there's just nobody really to play with. So with a stagnating player base, how does NeoWiz plan on keeping Bless relevant? I'm well aware that the game launched as a buy-to-play game, but many MMORPGs over the years have relaunched with a free-to-play business model. Ion, Rift, Terra, Lord of the Rings Online, Age of Conan, Guild Wars 2, WildStar, EVE Online, Star Wars The Old Republic, and a handful of others all launched with either buy-to-play or pay-to-play models and transitioned over to free-to-play. The majority of them also found additional success when they did, often increasing in population several times over. However, several of the aforementioned MMOs also happened to go pay to win after changing business model, something that fans learned of, reviled, and inevitably abandoned the game due to. Now, I'm not saying Bless Online is going to go free to play, however, I know that NeoWiz are completely capable of converting their business model over to free to play. They have a cash shop. They are capable of offering a VIP membership, likely in the vein of something that Terra did to offer players additional XP and gold and other fancy doodads. Over the course of this month, I dare say the game is going to lose another 50% of its player base. The question then becomes, can Bless Online survive with only a few thousand players? Granted, the reason the game's population is in a constant decline is due to a plethora of reasons, and I actually saw a Reddit post that summed this up quite well. A terrible launch without a test period, dupe bugs, hacks, balance issues, damage nerfs, missing action camera, missing content, server crashes, constant maintenance, optimization issues, dungeons with insignificant drop rates, server population issues, inability to play with friends at launch, poor translations, premium items being soul-bound to a single character, general errors and bugs, queue times for just pretty much everything, and most importantly, the economy. It is beyond difficult to make gold, and with the little gold you're actually able to make, you're required to spend ridiculous amounts just to keep progressing. I know some of what remains of the player base claim that it is still capable of recovering from this if they learn from their mistakes upon the official launch of the game, since we're still currently in early access. But the game officially launches at the end of this year, and gamers' impressions are very hard to change. Look at what happened with WildStar. They released countless updates, fixes, improvements. They made the game into something worth playing, but people just never forgave them for ruining it the first time. If Bless is ever to attempt a recovery, especially once it officially launches late in this year, then I believe its best chance is to relaunch under a free-to-play business model. I know, that means the game will inevitably go pay to win, but you have to wonder, what is worse, having a dead buy-to-play MMORPG or a potentially pay-to-win populated free-to-play MMORPG like Blade & Soul? Now, I mentioned Blade & Soul because everyone knows that it's heavily pay-to-win, yet people still play it. Granted, its population has declined quite steadily as well, but that just leaves room for another free-to-play MMORPG to take its place, yeah? So I never intended on this being long-winded or drawn out, therefore I'm just gonna go ahead and leave everyone with a final thought. I believe if NeoWiz and the remaining player base want Bless Online to live, then it might be in its best interest to go free to play. NeoWiz, if that is your inevitable plan in the future to milk fans with a buy-to-play model then shift to a free-to-play model to further fund the game, at least have the common courtesy to not go pay to win. Thanks.